Okay, good day class. Okay, so we have finished circle, we have finished ellipse. Alright, so today we will go to the second conics parabola. Alright, so according to the analysis table in first page, alright, so parabola only came out twice. Remember? Yeah, of course, I hope you remember. Okay, where is the first page? Okay, here. See? Parabola only came out twice, in 2016 and 2019. Okay? Okay, so today we will see what is parabola. So this is the diagram of the parabola. So it's given, this is the definition for the parabola. So a parabola is the locus of points which move in such a way such that its distance from a fixed point, which is a focus, is always equal to its perpendicular distance from a fixed straight line, and we call it directrix. Remember, this is the definition of eccentricity that we have just learned last lesson. The definition of eccentricity, E. So when E equals 1, alright, so I hope you still remember. Here. Okay, still remember. So the definition of eccentricity, when E equals 1, the conic is parabola. Alright, so what is E? E is the ratio of the moving point to the focus and also the distance from moving point, the perpendicular distance from the moving point to a directrix. Alright, the ratio PF, PN. So when they are the same, so E equals 1, no? So when E equals 1, the conic is parabola. Okay, so this is the definition for parabola. So its distance from the focus same as the perpendicular distance to a straight line we call directrix. Okay, then number 2, the line through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called the symmetry, axis of symmetry of the parabola. This one. So this is the focus. Alright, this is the vertex of the parabola. This is the focus. Okay, so this is the parabola. This is what we call vertex. So for parabola, no center. Alright, parabola, we don't have center. Circle, we have center. Ellipse, we have center. But parabola, we don't have center. We are talking about vertex. Okay, focus. Yes. Alright, so the line, so this is the directrix. So another straight line that pass through the vertex and perpendicular to the directrix, this is the axis of symmetry. Alright, and vertex and focus are lies on the same line. Okay, so number 3, the point of intersection of the parabola with its axis of symmetry is called the vertex V. Okay, Alright, so since we are talking about vertex, so we also have 2 types. Alright, so the first type is a parabola with the vertex at the origin. And the second one will be not type but the position of the vertex. And the second one is a parabola with the vertex at HK. Slightly similarly to circle and ellipse. Alright, which the center is at origin and also HK. But this one, for parabola, we are talking about vertex. Alright? Okay, so let's see if the vertex is at the origin, O. Okay, so to find the equation of parabola with the, not center, you please correct it, with the vertex at the origin. So let's say P is a moving point, so we coordinate XY. Be any point on the parabola. So assume that the focus is F here with coordinates A0 because lie on the x-axis, so A0. And the directrix is here. Where the equation for the directrix is x equals negative A. Yes, you see, they are actually same digit. If focus is A, the direction will be negative A. Because this one origin is actually the vertex is the center. This is one of the characteristic of parabola also. Okay, then using the definition for parabola, where its distance from the fixed point, PF, same as its perpendicular distance to the directrix, PN. This is N. Okay, PN equals PF. Alright, So the coordinate for f is a0. The coordinate for n will be negative a. Why? Because this lies on this line, x equals negative a. And this is perpendicular, so the y must be the same. So this y coordinate follow this one. Alright, so let's see how we expand and get this standard form of the equation of parabola. It's very simple. It's just like this. Okay, very simple. Okay, so you see. So P is moving point with coordinate xy, focus a0, the directrix is negative, x equals negative a, so point n will be negative ay lah. So Pn equals Pf, right? This is the definition of parabola. Use the distance formula. So square root Pn, P and n. So x minus negative a square, y minus y. Pf, this one. So x minus a square, y minus 0. Okay, so of course next step is squaring both sides lah, so that we can eliminate the square root. Okay, then expand. So x squared plus 2ax plus a squared. Y minus y 0 already lah. This one expand. X squared minus 2ax plus a squared. This is y squared. Alright. Then x squared simplified, no more. A squared, no more. So what is left? So it's left y squared. So this one I shift here. So minus 2ax shift here plus 2ax, so 4ax. So y squared equals 4ax. So this is the standard form of a parabola. Very simple, right? Okay, you just remember the definition. Pn equals Pf. Alright, so next, so the vertex is the midway between the focus and the directrix. Yes, this is the vertex. So it's actually the midpoint. It's actually the midpoint between the focus and the directrix. In my diagram, it's not like the equal, but it is actually the midpoint. Alright? So the distance between the vertex and the focus here. This is a vertex, this is a focus. So this distance, alright, we call it focal length. Alright? And the points on parabola y squared equals 4ax that lies above and below the focus. So this is the focus. So the point lies above and below. Alright? So the lines from the focus are each at the distance of 2a. Okay, right. This is 0 ma. So the coordinate from here must be a to a. Because this line vertical, so all the x must be the same, a. So this is 0. So this is 2a and this is negative 2a. It's missing, you can check. Alright, it's negative 2a. Okay, then the line segment joining these 2 points is the latus rectum. Latus, LA. It's latus rectum, this line. Remember, ellipse also have latus rectum. So parabola also have. Okay, and the width will be 4a. So 2a here, 2a here, so 4a. And this is to determine the width of the parabola. We will talk about parabola because parabola is either this 4 shape. Either open to the right, open to the left, open upwards, or open downwards. Right? It's open. That's why if we will talk about a parabola, how big is the parabola? What is the shape? So we were talking about the width of the parabola. And to know the width of the parabola, we have to calculate the latus rectum. Alright? Okay. Then number 6. The equation of a parabola with vertex at the origin, focus on an axis, so means on the x-axis or y-axis, and A is positive A always positive. Okay, then we have this 4. So have to memorize a bit lah. Okay, so when the focus is A0, here, and the directrix will be x equals negative A if this is positive A, this is negative A. Alright, and the equation will be y squared equals 4ax. So description of the graph is x-axis is the axis of symmetry and is open to the right. Alright, and the graph only exists for x positive, for this side lah. Okay, another one is the focus is negative. Now we are talking about vertex is origin, and the focus is negative A0. So the focus is at this side. So this is a vertex. Vertex is always origin, and the focus is here. So definitely the graph is going to open to the left lah. Again, x-axis is the axis of symmetry lah. Okay, and the graph only exists for x negative. Okay, so if this happen, the directrix will be here. The directrix will be here. X equals a. So the equation will be y squared equals negative 4ax. Alright? So remember, if open to the right, positive 4ax. If open to the left, negative 4ax. Alright? And it's y squared. Okay, another one will be x squared. As you have learned, you're actually quite familiar for these two type, right? Quadratic, right? So in this case, the focus will be 0a. So again, vertex is still at the origin. So focus is here. So definitely the graph is going to open upwards. So your directrix will be y equals negative a. Now you see your directrix is a horizontal line. This is the directrix y equals negative a. See? If the shape is like this, then the directrix is a vertical line. Okay? If this is a shape, then the directrix is a horizontal line. Alright? So the formula, the equation will be, the standard formula is x squared equals 4ay. Alright? So the graph only exists for y positive. Okay? So the last one will be where the focus is 0 negative a. So here, the focus is here. This is still vertex. So focus is here. So definitely the graph is going to open downwards, right? So this is the equation. X squared equals negative 4ay. Alright? So you can read this table again to memorize it. Alright? Okay, so we will see some example. So example 5131 will be, we will look at checkpoint 5.3. Alright, we will look at checkpoint 5.3. Page, it's not 227, I think it's 232. Page 232. We are going to discuss question 1. Okay. So question 1 is like this. So find the equation of the parabola with the following vertices. So A to D. These are all the vertex at the origin. So I'm going to discuss A and C. Alright, so B and D will be your homework. You mark down. B and D will be your homework. Okay, so you are given vertex and focus and how to find the equation. Okay. Alright, so question 1A. You are given vertex is 0, 0, focus is 2, 0. Alright, so see, you check X and Y, which one are the same? You see, Y are the same, 0. Means that the vertex and the focus, the coordinate Y are the same. Remember the general coordinate of F is A0. This one is 0. So I know that the graph is like this. Even though the question never asks us to draw, but if you draw, then it will be easier for you. Vertex is 0, 0. Focus is 2, 0. This is vertex and focus is 2, 0. So definitely the graph going this way, right? Cannot be because the focus is always inside the parabola. See that? The focus is always inside the parabola. Okay? So first, we know that if this happen, so the formula is like this. The equation is like this. So I need to know what is my A, right? I need to calculate A. So to calculate A, so it will be y squared equals 4ax, right? The equation is y squared over 4ax. So what is your A? The focus give you the A. See that? Focus. Yes. So from here, given me focus is 2, 0. So from here, I know that A is 2. So y squared equals 4ax. So y squared equals 8x. So if the vertex is 0, 0, focus is 2, 0, the equation of the parabola is y squared equals 8x. Very simple, right? So the next one will be C. Alright, given vertex 0, 0, focus 0, 1. Now you see. The same one is the x coordinate. So if the same one is the x coordinate, so it lies on the vertical line. Therefore, the parabola is like this. Alright, vertex is origin here. Vertex. All right, focus is 0, 1 up here. So as I say, focus is always inside parabola. So the shape must be like this, open upwards, cannot be go down, right? All right, so A is what? 1, no? You see, this shape, 4AY. The focus is 0A. All right, so remember, A equals to the coordinate in F, but this is only for vertex at the origin. Okay, so for A is 1, A is 1. Therefore, x, the formula is x squared equals 4AY. So x squared equals 4Y. No? All right, so you please do question 1, B, and D as your homework. All right, so origin very simple, no problem. Okay, next we will continue to a parabola with the vertex at HK. Not origin, but HK. All right, so if a parabola with vertex at the origin, the axis of symmetry along a coordinate axis is shift horizontally h units and then vertically y units. Means that when this is origin must 0, 0. So if it is HK, then the axis like shifting, or H unit along this one, K unit along this one. All right. Okay, so the result is a parabola with the vertex at HK. Okay. So and the axis of symmetry is parallel to the coordinate axis, means either horizontal or vertical. Okay, so equation of a parabola with vertex at HK. This table very important. You really need to memorize it. Okay, so when you can memorize it, then we can do the question easily. All right, so remember, vertex is HK. Okay, so the axis of symmetry, let's say, so the equation will be like this. Just now is y squared equals 4ax. This is for origin. So if it is not origin at the HK, so become something similarly to circle and ellipse. Then the y become y minus k square, and 4a, x become x minus h. Alright, slightly similarly to the circle and ellipse, right? When it is not at origin. Okay? So this is the first shape lah, this one. Okay, we are talking something similarly to this. Alright, the first one, this shape. Okay, so generally this is the equation. So when the vertex is not origin, then we become like this. Alright, and the axis of symmetry, just now axis of symmetry for this one is x-axis Alright, so now become y equals k lo. Y equals k is a horizontal line. Move up or down. Follow the vertex. Alright, and the focus. The important thing is the focus. If origin, focus is A0. Alright, so if not origin, then the focus will be H plus A and K. Yes, or actually follow, but become plus the A. Alright, and the directrix will be H minus A. If focus is H plus A, then the directrix, the vertical line, okay, will be X equals H minus A, because X is H minus the A. So the shape will be like this. Okay, though this is the axis of symmetry, y equals k. Alright, this is a H, because the vertex. Alright, and area of axis will be, your graph will only exist for X more than H lo. From H onwards. Okay, so next, this one. Alright, this is at origin. So if not at origin, same, you see, same, just that in front -4. This is -4ax, right? In front -4. Okay, axis of symmetry same. Focus, because now it's open to the left so focus become H minus A. Or if open to the right, H plus A. Okay, so the equation for the directrix, x h plus a, it's always opposite. Okay, so the graph will be, okay, this is a line, y equals k, so the shape become like this. So this is h. Okay, open to the left, so the area of the axis will x less than h. Okay, so the third one, open upwards. So open upwards, the equation is x squared equals 4ay. This is for origin. So if not origin, same law. X minus h squared, 4a, y minus k. Alright, axis of symmetry is x equals h because follow the focus. And the focus is hk plus a. If the vertical one is the y coordinate plus or minus a. Alright, so directrix will be y equals k minus a. So the shape is like this. Okay, so the graph will exist for y more than k. Going up. Alright, so the last one, this shape. Also, the equation will be like this. Have a negative in front. So the focus become k minus a. So directrix k plus a. So the shape become like this. Okay, so the graph will exist for for y less than k. Going downwards. Okay, so this table is very useful. Where you have to memorize it so that it will become easier for you to solve the equation. Alright, so next, expand the terms in standard form. So expand all this. If I expand all this, then and simplify, then we will give us an equation of this form. Ax squared plus bx plus cy plus d equals 0, or ay squared plus by plus cx plus d. You see that parabola, you either only have y squared or x squared, right? You don't have both. Not like circle and ellipse. You have x squared, you have y squared, right? For parabola, you only have one variable in square. Either x squared. If you have x squared, then you have bx. If you have y squared, then you have by. Alright, so this is the general form for the parabola. Okay, of course, A, B, C, D are real numbers. So this is we call general form. So again, general form not much use for us. Standard form, yes. From the standard form, we will know what is the vertex, what is the focus, what is the axis of symmetry, what is the directrix. From standard form, but not general form. So if the question give you in general form, what you need to do? Yes, completing the square. If you are given an equation in general form, yes, you have to do completing the square to convert it to standard form. So definitely this one easier because you only have one square. Okay, so you just need to do one completing the square. Okay, so number 5, the application of parabola. You can refer to your textbook, page 231. Alright, there are some examples that how we use parabola in our real life. Okay, so in your textbook, you have, okay, they explain a little bit how we apply parabola shape in our buildings and all that. Alright, you can have a look. Okay, so again, parabola is not difficult. So just almost finished already. Alright, so we will see some examples. Okay, checkpoint 5.1, example 5132. Okay, so the first question we are going to discuss again, checkpoint 5.3. Alright, it's 232. Yeah, in my textbook is 232. Okay, so we are going to discuss question 1, E to H. Alright, here, question 1, E to H. Just now is for the vertex at the origin. Now it's the vertex, not origin. So they give you vertex and focus, then you find the equation. Alright, and question 2, you are asking to show that each of these are parabola. And after that, find the vertex, focus, and directrix. Then sketch it. Okay, whereas question 3 is, you are given vertex, and a point lies on the parabola. It's not focus, it's a point lies on the parabola. Okay, and they tell you the axis of symmetry parallel to which axis. Means the axis of symmetry is horizontal or vertical. Okay, then you're asking to find the equation. Alright, so we are going to discuss these 3 questions. Okay, so you have to refer to your textbook. Okay, question 1. Yeah, question 1, I'm going to discuss E and G. Alright, I'm going to discuss E and G. So F and H, you have to do as homework. F and H, you have to do as homework. Okay, question 1. E. So you are given the vertex is 5, -2. The focus is 4, -2. So again, if you are given vertex and focus, check X and Y, which one same. So you see that Y coordinate is the same. So means Y equals -2 will be the axis of symmetry. It's a horizontal one. Okay, focus 4, -2. So here, F here, 4 ma. Vertex 5, so vertex is here. Okay, so 4 and 5. So when you see this thing, it's clear. Focus is always inside the parabola, right? So the parabola is definitely like this. Okay? It's definitely in this shape. Alright? So when it is in this shape, okay, check on your diagram here. If it is in this shape, this one, so the standard form is this. Y minus k squared negative 4x minus h. Alright? And the focus is h minus ak. Alright? The vertex is hk lah. Now you compare. You see? Means that your h is 5, your k is -2. Okay? Whereas your focus should be h minus a. So, vertex 5. Focus 4. So h minus a. So 5 minus 1. Only get 4, right? 5 minus 1, you can get 4. 5 minus 1, you get 4. Correct? This is 5 ma. So 5 minus 1, you get your 4 lah. So A is 1 no? This is how you determine your A. First, you know the shape. Then you get the general form. Then you determine your A. You get all this standard one. Then submit. Okay? So Y minus K. So your K is -2. So Y minus negative plus. Minus 4A. Then your H is 5. Okay? Then just write in this form. No need to expand in general form. If the question never mentioned, no need. Alright? So this is the equation. Okay, second one. Second one, G. You are given V equals 3, 1. F equals 3, 0. Alright? So what are the same? X the same. X 3, 3. X equals 3. So we know that the axis of symmetry is X equals 3, a vertical line. Alright? So V is 3, 1. Here. 1 ma. 1. So F is 3, 0. So F is here. So F lower. See? So F always inside, right? So the shape is like this lah. Cannot be others. Okay? So if the shape is like this, also again, check on your diagram, you see? This shape. So this is the standard form. This is the standard form. Negative 4A. Then the focus is H, K minus A. Alright? H, K minus A. So K is 1. So 1 minus what becomes 0? 1 minus 1. No? So your A is 1. Then sub into the standard form. This one. So X minus X. Negative 4 times 1 is -4. Y minus Y. Okay? So another 2 questions you do as homework. Alright? Okay. So we will go to question 2. Question 2, you are asking to show that they are given 8 equations. Show that the equation given to you is a parabola. So how to show it is a parabola? So you do completing the square to express, to see whether can express in the standard form of parabola or not. If can, then it is a parabola. Alright, so as I say, I will discuss 2e. So 2e, this is the equation given to you. Y squared minus 2y plus 2x equals 0. Okay, so I only have to do completing the square for this one. So 2x, I shift it to the right hand side. Okay, so completing the square. So y squared minus 2y. So I have positive 1, right? Positive 1. So extra. This is something extra, so I minus it out. Alright, so the minus 1 shift here. Yes. But not check, right? It must be in either one. Okay, it must be in the form 4a. So first thing, inside the bracket must be x only. So I have to factorize out the -2 lah. First step, it must be only x. So I factorize whatever in front of x, I factorize out. So this one become negative half lah. Because negative 2 times negative half, you get back your positive 1 ma. Alright, so this one inside the bracket settle. So here, I must write in the form minus 4a. So to get negative 2 minus 4 times half lor. Oh, so you get back your negative 2 lor. Okay, so therefore, this is the standard form of a parabola. Means it is a parabola lor. So this is a parabola. Alright, okay. So after express in parabola, they want you to find these three things and sketch the graph. Okay, so vertex very simple lor. X half, y 1. Alright, focus is h minus a ma. K still the same. Oh, y same. Y same. 1, 1. Okay, focus is h minus a. So this is h. A is half. Oh, minus 4a x ma. So a is half. So half minus half, 0. So the focus is 0, 1. Okay, and the directrix all refer to this. All refer to this. Okay, so the directrix is x equals, because it is what I want to say, this is in this form, y square minus 4, so means this is in this form. So I know that the shape is like this. Alright, so the directrix is x equals h plus a. Alright, h is half, a is half, so half plus half, 1. Oh, so the directrix will be x equals 1. Alright, then the question wants you to sketch a graph. So mark the important point. Alright, vertex is half 1. Alright, focus is 0, 1. So this is F. This is V. Alright, directrix is x equals 1. So if you want, you can draw here. X equals 1. So this is the axis of symmetry. Y equals 1 from here. Then you draw. Okay, because you see, this is going this side. Definitely it will cut the y-axis. So we calculate the y-axis from here. Okay, I show a little bit. So at y-axis, x equals 0, right? So sub in here. So y minus 1 square equals x 0 ma. So negative half. Okay, so negative half times half, negative 1 over 4. Negative 1 over 4 times negative 4, which is 1. Okay, so y minus 1 equals plus minus 1. Alright, so y equals, so if positive 1, shift here, 2. Alright, if negative 1, shift here, 0. Okay, so the graph cut the y-axis at 0, 2. 0, 2. Then you sketch the graph. Okay. Alright, so question 2, I want you to do all as homework. Okay, there are another 7. Okay. Alright, question 3. So question 3, you're asking to find the equation of each of the following parabola. Okay, so you are given the vertex. So I'm going to discuss 3C. So 3C, you are given that the vertex is 2, negative 1. Alright, and it passing through point 0, negative 1. It's given by the question. And the axis parallel to the x-axis. So the axis of symmetry is parallel to the x-axis, means it's a horizontal one. Okay? They never ask you to sketch the graph, but for me, I sketch. So when I have the shape, so it's easier for me to determine others' information, right? So V is 2, negative 1. So here. Okay? 2, negative 1. This is V. Focus is 0, negative 5. Here. Sorry. Passing through. Passing through. So here. So if this is vertex and must passing through this point, so the only way is like this, right? Correct. It cannot be like this. If like this, then cannot pass through here. So maybe you will say, hey teacher, can like this vertex pass through here, can I? No, because just now remember, they say the axis of symmetry is horizontal. If this is a vertex, the axis of symmetry must be like this. So the only thing is this way. Okay, so when I know the shape, this one, so I know this is the standard form. Okay, y minus k squared, negative 4a x minus h. Alright, so since the vertex given, I sub in the hk lah. Alright, so I sub in my h and k. Alright, then to find a, I sub in a point. Remember just now the question say the parabola passed through this point, 0, negative 5. So I sub y equals negative 5, x equals 0. So after calculate, I get that my a is 2. Yes. Alright, then rewrite this one again. Substitute with your A. A is 2 ma, so negative 8. Alright? Not difficult, right? So question 3, you have another 3 questions. Okay? So after this, I think I want you to do quiz lah. After you finish this video, so remember, you do checkpoint 5.3. I want you to do question 2F and question 3D. Alright? Or else no exercise. Okay? So do this question as your quiz. Okay? After this video. We have one more example. Then you can do your quiz and upload it into the Google Drive. Alright? Okay, so question 3. Before go to question 3, this one. Okay, Old Belangi textbook, page 201. So Xiao Feng, please snap the question in your textbook, page 210. I'm not sure what question is it because I didn't see label any question. You see what is this page? You snap and show to the class. Alright? So I will discuss one more question here. Okay, so sketch the curve y squared equals 2x. Then show that this is also a parabola. Alright, and state the coordinate of each vertex. Then sketch the curve. Okay, here. So this one very simple. Y squared equals 2x. So no minus, so means the vertex is at the origin. Okay, and A is positive. So go open to this side. Alright, y square ma. So remember lah, another way for you to remember is when you see y square, is either open to the left or open to the right. When you see x square, then yes, open upward or open downward. This is another thing for you to think. So this one I see y square. So either left or right. And positive ma. No negative 4, positive 4. So it's open to the right. So first step, they want you to sketch this one. Okay, second step, show that this is also another parabola. This is like question 2 that we have just done. We need to do completing the square. Alright, so show that this is also a parabola. Okay, I expand this 2x plus 4y. So I move the 4y to this side so that I can do completing the square here. Alright, 2x remain here lah. So y square minus 4y. So I have a positive 4 extra. So minus out. Okay, so shift your 4 here also. Okay, so another step, remember I said it must be always only x. So I factorize out 2. So when I factorize out 2, it becomes like this. Alright, and then I write it in the form of 4ax. So 2 is 4 times half lah. Okay, so once you can label in this way, you can say this is the standard form of a parabola. So means that this is parabola lah. Okay, with vertex 2, negative 2, x is negative 2, y is 2. Alright, then you sketch the graph. Okay, and when you sub x equals 0, you will find that your y is 0 and 4. Okay, or easier lah to do like this. Okay, why they want you to draw this one? Actually, they want you to draw this one is for you to compare this graph and this graph. Okay, so this is a graph, right? Original, where vertex at the origin. So when vertex change to negative 2 and 2, means your vertex, you see, your vertex shift 2 unit to the left, and positive 2 means go up 2 unit. So the vertex become here. So the parabola become like this. Sorry, like this. They actually just want you to compare and see how they move only. Alright? Okay, so parabola is not difficult. So we have finished the whole thing about parabola. Alright, so remember to complete all your homework and the quiz. Complete quiz first, then you do your homework. Alright, so the next lesson, we will go to hyperbola. Okay? Alright, thank you class.